What's up guys, it's me Mooeyy, and today I'm going to show you my class setup and try and hopefully help you lot to understand like what classes you could use for your playstyle with sniping. Today I'm just going to be looking at the Moors and the Atlas, these two. Pretty different classes needed for them both, I guess. If you're wondering why I've got Rolly, it's a glitch, don't worry about it, it's not my fault. I didn't, hack it or something like that, it's just a glitch that's in the game. I'm not going to tell you how I did it, because I don't want to exploit it or anything like that if you don't know. So anyway, let's just get onto it. Basically, obviously you need the Moors. If you're someone like me who doesn't really like having to aim in like really far in, I'd either use the thermal or the variable zoom and just keep it the first one. The thermal doesn't actually increase anything, I don't think. 1 minute, does it? Oh, actually it does. It increases the accuracy. That's probably just because of how far back it is, and the handling obviously that would go down, I guess. But if you don't want to lose any handling, then I go for the variable zoom. I like the thermal just because you can see them more and it's easier to know where they are exactly and get a good body shot or anything like that on them. So yeah, I'm going to use that. Doesn't really matter what camera it is. For the secondary, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I guess the best one would probably be the PDW, but I actually don't have that unlocked at the moment because I'm only level 29. So that's a little difficult for me to get that at the moment. I've got a professional and elite, but it doesn't really matter about what different styles of the gun you got. At the moment I'm just using the normal one because the tumbler for me, I know it has a +1 damage and I have been using that for a while, but I found out that for some reason for me I tend to get more hit markers with the tumbler than the one without +1 damage. The pummeler, that's even worse because it takes one off, and the lullaby I haven't even attempted to use that, so I just stick with the normal Moors. The fire rate, is just normal. Everything's just normal. Quite slow, but I'm waiting for the quick bolt or the doctor, so obviously that will help a lot. For that, I would probably use the thermal again, but that's just my playstyle. If you like to kind of rush and get there fast to the enemy base when they've just spawned or something, I would tend to use low profile. That makes you invisible to UAVs, tracking rounds, and exo ping. That just helps you pretty much get across without them noticing. What else do I have there? Flat jacket, that helps when you're actually in the base, and I don't know if you've noticed, but I tend to get grenaded a lot on this game. A lot more than Black Ops 2 and Ghosts and all the other cards. Perk 2, I just go for the increase of the minimap because that just, I tend to look at that a lot. I think everybody does really, but I think I rely on that a lot more than others to get my feeds and stuff like that, if I do hit them anyway. So that for me really does help. Perk 3, hard wide, and I do use blast suppressor as well. Toughness, I mean it does help, but if you're just gonna quit scoping like I do, because I'm a very fast quick scoper, well, I like to say I am anyway. It doesn't really matter because as long as I just quick scope them before they start shooting at me, it doesn't need it to be, it doesn't need on. Hardwired, that really does help because a lot, again, grenades and stuff like that goes with the EMPs and stun grenades, scramblers, all that crap that they throw at you. Yeah, obviously the exo movements, you're going to be doing a lot of that if you rush into the enemy spawn, so I tend to use that just because it's a lot easier. As you go up the ranks, I would probably use... Actually, no, I don't think I need to be changed now, actually. Maybe cold-blooded if you really want to take away some other stuff to get to that. Another one for rushing is a lovely one, exo overclock. I do rely on this. Every time I spawn, straight on there, straight get into the spawn, quick as I can. Especially for these spawn attempts that I have, like as soon as the game starts, boom, 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 I'm in there. That really does help a lot. I did have Stim on for a bit, but I realised that it's just newbie, and plus it doesn't really do much because you still end up getting battered anyway. All the others are pretty much not needed for sniping, I guess, like that, unless you're really sneaky and stuff like that and you really want to get behind them or something like that, depending on your playstyle, then I would use that. Stim if you just want to go head on, overclock if you just want to get there straight away. So yeah, that's them. The Semtex, that's just simply to clear them out, get them out of the way, just a regular one, doesn't really matter what that is, to be honest. I do use a fragment, I unlock that, and I did actually use the threat grenade for a while, but it literally shows them up for like 2 seconds and then that's pretty much it. Store streaks, I don't really need myself to get any of the others because they are remotely controlled, most of them, not AI controlled, therefore basically you have to manually do them yourself. Like, you can't just call it in and then go snipe or whatever and then that's happening at the same time. unless you like say you got a remote. Oh, hello, yeah, you got that, and then you just you know, click on the turret will do it without you needing to do it yourself. But I just go with the UAV because it's just easier. I put threat detection on and support just because it really does help, guys, especially when you're sniping, because every time it, you know, every 3 seconds I think it shows them up on the minimap for a good 2 seconds, so you do have a very good analysis of where they are and what they're doing, what guns they've got, where they're aiming, stuff like that. All the others doesn't seem to look that great, to be honest. I mean, you might want to add on like UAV lasts longer if you're really needing it desperately. I think that's it, to be honest, guys. Yeah, 13 out of 13 slots there. With the Atlas, it's a little bit different. You know, extended clips are needed, but if you're press using all the time like I am, it's difficult to get 30 headshots, you know, without actually sitting down and attempting it yourself. At the moment, I actually haven't done this class, so I'd probably just put on the same kind of ones, to be honest. Overcharge, nah, I don't really need that. Probably just go with the exact same, to be honest. It doesn't really... I haven't used this class for a while, that's why it's all default and stuff like that. Really low kind of stuff, things. Let's just plop that on there. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. For now, I'm just using the Atlas 45. Doesn't matter if it's flogger or wet, if it's just the normal one. Doesn't really do that much, but I tend to miss quite a lot with the RW1. So I just tend to just spray and pray with that. I mean, it does fuck all damage, but at the end of the day, if it helps by a bit, then I'm going to take it. Launchers aren't that great. Crossbow, I haven't even used it yet. I haven't used any of the launchers actually either. And yeah, if you're going to go for a like an insta swap or, you know, just a switch feed, I'd just probably take off flat jacket and then get rid of that perk one thing, and then go on the second one, put fast hands. Obviously fast hands is needed straight away there, and then overkill, probably get rid of the Semtex, and then just to shove on the, where is it, Atlas. Yeah, just simple like that really, just switch, boom boom, done, boom boom boom, done. 5 on screen, whatever it is you're going for. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this little I kind of create a classy, kind of help you out video for feeding and sniping or whatever you want to call it. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.